caution lights are out. It's Tyler Nicely, Michael Long bringing us to green off turn 4. Here come the mods. Green flag in the air, Nicely will roll from the inside of the front row. Harrison got over the cushion. He's going to slide back, and Michael Long's going to roll by. Long going to go by to the second spot. Kenny Wallace up to third. Mike Harrison trying to get back on the gas, gather himself a bit. He's over the cushion a second time. Oh my goodness. Michael Long having all sorts of trouble here on lap number 1. You don't see that out of him very often. We've got one round. That is Charlie Murford. Back to the green goes Tyler Nicely in 25 again. It'll be Nicely, Long, Wallace, 1, 2, 3. Harrison fired off much better that time. Mike Harrison back around the outside of Knuckles. He'll take that 4 spot away, and he'll come after Wallace. Steve Meyer Jr. over the cushion. Meyer Jr.'s off the pace. We're going to keep racing. Down the front straight away. It'll continue to be 25 of Nicely, and then a 4-car battle behind him. Second spot right now is Michael Long. Third is Wallace. Fourth, and now Timmy Hill. Hang on, Timmy Hill. Hill was to the back bumper of the 24 of Harrison, and he got over the cushion. He lost about 4 spots. Meanwhile, Tyler Nicely is going to keep rolling around, pacing the field up front. It's Nicely, Long, Wallace, Harrison, and now into the top 5 is Chase Allen. Allen up to 5th here in the 130. Timmy Hill trying to rebound back to 6th. Knuckles is 7th. Clay Harris 8th. Trev Jacoby and trouble. Michael Long hard in a wall here in turn number 3. Nicely, Kenny Wallace, Mike Harrison, top 3 spots. Chase Allen there. There goes Harrison. Harrison with a head of steam down the back straight away. Mike Harrison now to the outside of Kenny Wallace again, side by side with a runner-up spot. Wallace able to fend him off down around the bottom. Top 2 drivers rolling around the hub here, and it's working for him so far. Nicely, Wallace, Harrison, Allen, Knuckles, the top 5. Here comes Clay Harris. Harris to the inside of Timmy Hill now. That's for a run right outside of the top 5. Clay Harris has it. Timmy Hill to the outside of the 130, and Chase Allen, he's going to roll by. Timmy Hill now to the back bumper of the 24. I'm telling you what, if somebody doesn't get up there, he's going to roll by all of them. Oh, and he got himself in the wall. We knew he was having some trouble. Chase Allen's going to race back by to the inside. I guarantee you he's going to go right back up there and try it again. But we're really going to restart around the outside for Mike Harrison. Harrison going to take that second spot for the moment. Kenny Wallace back on the gas down to the bottom of the 36. It's Wallace and Harrison side by side. Nicely was sideways in front of the field. Almost disaster for your race leader. Tyler got in there. All 4 wheels pointed towards the infield. He was able to correct it. We got one around. Trouble here, turn number 4. Trev Jacoby backwards. Back to green goes Tyler Nicely. As Clay Harris, all sorts of trouble. Front end damage on the 21. That front end folded down. He's going to roll onto the infield. His night's going to come to an end. Let's see what happens here. Coming up on halfway next time by Nicely, Wallace, Harrison. Top 3 running spots. Mike Harrison again smooth around the outside. Kenny Wallace really good dig around the bottom. Wallace rolling around the hub here, and he's rolling after the 25 of Nicely. Harrison still there. Timmy Hill still in the top 4. Chase Allen into the top 5. We're going to come to the halfway point. 9 scored coming up on 10. Scored halfway done for Tyler Nicely in 25. 25 of Nicely, 24 of Harrison, 36 of Wallace. Continue to be the top 3 running spots. And trouble, we've got Chris Spalding around middle of the back, straight away in 0-0. Better start for Harrison that time around the bottom. He will clear Kenny Wallace. Wallace to 3rd. Timmy Hill to the bottom. There went Allen up over the cushion. Will Krupp is there. Chase Allen, good move down to the bottom. Good crossover move. Allen to the inside. Timmy Hill back to the top. Tyler Nicely again is driven back away in the 25. It'll continue to be Nicely with 7 to go. Nicely, Mike Harrison, Kenny Wallace, top 3 running spots. Chase Allen is 4th and charging. 5th is still Timmy Hill, but Will Krupp now on the move. Krupp to 6th. Tyler Nicely still your leader. Mike Harrison chipping away. Harrison by about half a second disadvantage that time by. We've got a couple yet to go, and here comes the 24. Mike Harrison all of a sudden in the mix. Harrison down to the bottom to the inside of Nicely, 2 to go. Mike Harrison had got to the inside of Tyler Nicely. Might have went a little bit too early here. Maybe should have waited another lap or so. We'll wait and see here as we come to the white flag this time by. 19 scored, 1 to go. Does Harrison have enough to get to Nicely? One more time around Tri-City. Here we've got one around. Trouble here, turn number 1. And the caution is going to have to fly. going backwards in turn number 2. Good start for Nicely, smooth and steady in turn number 1. Tyler Nicely into 1. Mike Harrison gonna try to get close to him here, see if he can maybe become a factor. Will Krupp working on Kenny Wallace. We're gonna come to the white flag again. Harrison again is there. Mike Harrison down to the inside, sideways, that's gonna do it. Harrison's not gonna have a shot at it. Will Krupp, meanwhile, is gonna scream by around the outside of the K9. Krupp gonna go by to the 2nd spot. 3rd will be Harrison, Wallace, and Allen top 5. Checkered flags are coming. Into turn 3 out of turn 4. He led the whole thing. Got another one. Tyler Nicely wins it in 25. Ladies and gentlemen, out of the car, how about it for Tyler Nicely?
Just not make any mistakes, you know. I knew Harrison was going to be there. I could see him a couple laps, and I started messing up my entry down there, and it was really messing me up all the way through the corner. So I knew that when that caution come out, I was going to have to hit 3 perfect laps, and just thankful. You know, my mom and dad let me be out on the road doing this, and my wife and kid back home, and my 2 crew guys that's been on the road with me for this whole deal. So this takes a lot. I just want to keep winning races. You know, this elite chassis has been on kill all year, so just make sure we don't have any mechanical failures and me not make any mistakes racing, and just see where it takes us.